All right, let's go through some categories of all my favorite plugins. And if you want to save this, feel free. Let's check it out. All right, so first off for EQ, one of my favorites is the API 550B by Waves. What I really like about this plugin is it's kind of limited what it lets you do, but it forces you to just dial in a sound, and usually it sounds incredible. So I love using this on pretty much all my vocals, and it's one of my favorite EQs, hands down. Then for compressors, I would say the CLA 76 into the CLA 2A. I love these plugins. I think they have a very good tone. And again, by Waves, these are amazing compressors, and I highly recommend you get these. Then in the pitch shifting category, I definitely recommend Little Alter Boy by Soundtoys. It's probably one of the best plugins for this, and it just sounds incredible every time and creates really unique effects. So big recommend on this one. Then for reverbs, I gotta say the Lexicon series is one of my favorites. Though they're very expensive, they hog up a lot of CPU resources. So because of that, sometimes I'll often use other plugins. One of my other favorites for sure is ROM by Native Instruments. This reverb is like one of my absolute favorites now, so I highly recommend this, or any of the Valhalla Vintage Verb, any stuff like that. For delay, I would definitely say Echo Boy or H Delay by Waves, both incredible delay plugins. Echo Boy definitely has more advanced stuff going on, but I do love H Delay for its simplicity. Modulation is kind of tricky for me, but I gotta say the Doubler by Waves is a great plugin. There's definitely some other great recommendations I would give, but I gotta say for a basic plugin, Doubler is pretty solid, and I have used it to some great effect before. Then for harmonic, I gotta say definitely Decapitator, right? Black Box, absolutely. And then FabFilter Saturn is insane too. So those three for me, absolute must-haves. For noise reduction, even though this one is really basic, the Waves NS1, which I'm literally using on my VO right now, is such a great plugin for just removing basic hiss and some background noise. It's really easy to use and really affordable, so I gotta give it up to the Waves NS1, even though the RX stuff is obviously way better. And then as far as instrument goes, I gotta give it up to Omnisphere. This plugin is life-changing. All right, then for effects, CLA Effects I've used so many times. It's such a quick way to dial in good sounding ad-libs, and even though this plugin gets a lot of hate, I've gotten a lot of mileage out of this, and I've used it on hit songs before. I love this plugin. Then for the last category of other, I would definitely have to say Adapter Metric AB. This plugin is such an amazing plugin. You can load up to a ton of reference mixes, then you can level match them, click the A and B and go back and forth. I absolutely love this tool. So yeah, feel free to save this video. Hopefully it was helpful. Take care, everybody.